In the last two videos, we've seen how to start a new project and how to import the topography inside Micromine. But as we've noticed in the last video, that the topography is a little bit dense and will slow things down. So let's just try to recreate that topography, but now using a restriction string and create a wireframe just in a small place in here. Okay, so the first thing is let's hide this, and let's go to here and create a new string. Okay, now let's display these, and in the toolbar here we have the create new string option, and you can just from the keyboard click on N to start digitizing. And let's create a small square in here. When you finish creating this square and you want to close the string to have a polygon, right click and okay, this is a little bit slow because of the topography, so right click and choose close string. Now let's hide that for a while and select our topography, and let's after we select the topography, we will go and do the same thing that we've done in the first place to create a wireframe. So we go to wireframe tools and create DDM. So because we already selected the points or the strings that we're going to create a wireframe from them, so we move to the second one. So let's hide this and let's view this one and select that optional string. So and then let's view the topography again and right click. So we're gonna call this topography 2 and auto load to see that when it finishes. So let's make the color maybe I don't know, orange for example, and click on OK. Now it's gonna do the triangulation algorithm, and when it finishes we are going to have that small part of the topography as a wireframe, and we can use that to do our pit design training. Okay, so when that is done, we'll notice that we have a small wireframe here, but it doesn't cover the whole thing, and that's all what we need. So let's just hide the string here, and let's hide the topography, and you can see that now we can work on this and it's smoother. So let's change the colors the way we done that on the first one. So go to property and go to 3D color and right click, save that and click on OK, and we have the colors. Nice. So we could have done that, I mean the clipping thing, we could have done it in another way. So I'm gonna show you guys quickly how to do that. So let's say that we have this topography here and we want to just cut it just in the middle here. So let's create another string. We are going to call this, let's save it as, I'm gonna call this maybe clip wireframe and click on OK. So and we click on N to start. I mean probably can just do that here manually. So let's create a small string in here and right click to close it. And the second thing we need to do, as you can see that this is flying around, it's not exactly on the topography. So to apply and to create a z value here that is the same as the z value of the wireframe, so we call that draping. So we'll drap the string here on the topography. To do so, we go to here, drap on wireframe, And because our string was already selected, so the first option is already done, so we select the wireframe and right click to confirm, and we will drop that string onto the wireframe. So that's done. So let's view that in 3D. As you can see that it is above the topography exactly. So now what we can do, let's click on T for the top view. By the way, T is for the top view, R for the right view, and L for left view. Let's go back to the top view. Now let's say you want to change the color of this, or maybe the thickness, to make it visible. To do so, right click on the string and change the thickness in here. Maybe you want to change the line type too, but let's select this one for the moment and change the color maybe to a reddish color and click on OK and OK. Okay, that's just for the visibility, and let's select this option here, cut wireframe, and let's select the wireframe to cut and right click to confirm. Okay, might take a while too. Okay, now let's choose the cutting polylines, this one, and right click to confirm. And now as you can see, we have two different colors in here. These are two different wireframes now, and the last step, it says select one or more of the resultant wireframe to save. So for example, if we want to save just this one, we select it and just hit save here, and we choose the type. It could be a DDM or whatever. We've talked about these in the past videos, and choose a name and a color, and if you want to auto load that, and you just save it. But we are going to skip this for the moment, and we are going to jump into more details in the next video.